Hey, what's up, guys? Starting a new build this morning on one of our Humvees. This is going to be the first day, and I figured I'd take you guys through the beginning to end on how we build one of these M1123 Humvees. Absolutely beautiful day here in Florida. It's about 48 degrees. It's about 7 a.m. here. Almost got to see the sunrise. Very nice day. Oh, look at this, guys. The famous Dakota wood.
Are you making a video or you're FaceTiming
Dude,
someone?
we're making a video.
Oh, dude.
We're starting our build series.
Dude, Turbo 260Z.
Turbo 260Z
Makes
is
a comeback.
back from the dead.
Oh my gosh. Now it's Turbo Humvee 260Z.
All right, this is it. This is the M1123 that we're about to start. This is pretty much how they come from the auction. What else was on this truck when you got it from the auction?
It pretty much only had the B-pillar. That's about it.
Yeah, so you just had the B pillar going across,
The
which was
C-pillar
removed.
like ripped off. See right here.
Yep.
Which is annoying because the C-pillars are kind of expensive.
So when you buy these things from the auction, you really take a gamble on what you're going to get with these trucks. Some of them will tell you if they're running or not. They'll kind of give you an idea based off of pictures of what you're going to get. But for instance, Dakota bought this slantback Humvee from the auction at what he thought was a really good deal. It's a turbo. What's the?
This is a 1165. It's a 2006 one. So it's like the A0 model. Even though it's not called an A0, but it doesn't have the geared fan drive, the Shepherd steering box, any of the upgrades that my other 1167 has.
So this is kind of like middle of the road, kind of above entry level Humvee that you'd get. It has the turbo 6.5 in it.
Yeah, so it's essentially this truck just with a turbo engine and like the cool diff in the rear. But
so Dakota bought this one from auction, and it was listed as a running and driving car pretty much.
yeah,
But it had two cracked heads, and pretty
a
much
ton of rust underneath.
yeah. So the motor was blown. So kind of this is turning into another build that financially we are going to be careful on.
Yeah. So this one we're gonna start off by taking the whole body off, and we're gonna sandblast everything. I have all new control arms, new engine. So this one will turn out really nice when we're done, but it kind of looks like a pile of junk right now.
Yep, but that's what we're here for. We make these things look beautiful.
Oh yeah.
This M1123 that we're working on is going to be a security truck for a client that we have out in Kentucky. And we're going to show you the whole build process, start to finish, on making this a security car. So this one's going to be a truck style. with a hard top and hard doors, the hard X doors. Alrighty.
Yeah, let's get started.
Let's pull it out and get it cleaned up. So for those that don't know, these Humvees are actually 24-volt system. So explain to me how you hook these batteries up to power these babies.
So these batteries are hooked up in a series. So what that means is we have two 12-volt batteries. When they're hooked up in a series, they make 24 volts. So to hook it up in a series, you have essentially the front and the rear battery. So the rear battery, it'll have the positive hooked up to the negative on the front battery. So you're essentially just adding, or doubling the power of these batteries. And this isn't the proper battery configuration. We're just using this to move it over there.
And although it's a 24-volt system, you can run 12-volt accessories off of the 12-volt battery, which would be the rear battery, correct?
Yep.
So you're not stuck just using 24-volt accessories such as lights, if you want to add a horn, anything, car accessory that you would need.
Yeah, and we really only recommend that if you have the dual voltage generator on here. There's the older style Humvees didn't have a dual voltage generator or alternator, and so you would have to run a step down converter that steps the 24 volt down to the 12 volt. But this is the newer one. It has the 200 amp dual voltage. So what that is allowing us to do is run 14 volts to this rear battery, and it just keeps them equally charged. So this is like the first startup in about a year.
So as you can tell, this thing's been sitting here for quite a while. See what happens. Got a flat tire. You gonna be able to drive it up to your driveway?
Yeah.
Let's just see if this thing will start first of all.
The weight light blinked a few times. So there's a problem with the glow plugs probably.
Look at that. Just started right up. Uh-oh, she shut off.
Uh-oh.
What do you think it is?
It sounded like it ran out of fuel.
Perfect. Somebody came and siphoned all the fuel out of this thing over the past year. Might have been to run one of these other military vehicles, who knows? That thing might.
Just shoot it into the ground,
EPA approved. Alright, gonna start the process of loosening up the injectors. And so also these injectors will not bleed air off by themselves. If you get air pocket in like a gasoline vehicle, air will actually push through the injector, whereas these, it will not, so it'll create a really loud knocking sound. Sometimes is a reason why most people think they're, if they have an injector problem, they think they have like a rod knock. It can sound pretty serious and pretty violent at the same time. Yeah, she sounded much better now. Uh-oh, no power steering. Oh, it's one of the clamps we had on the hood. Yeah, so this thing hasn't moved for, you know, over a year. There you go. So we'll show you guys in a second on how we quickly get this to bead back on the rim, which I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of videos on how to do that. Always exciting. Don't do this at home, kids.
Do what? It says non-flammable.
Oh, guys, look at this.
Gosh.
Look at this. Non-flammable. It's all a trick. Alright, let's go find something that catches on fire. Maybe gasoline. That's how you do it. Alright, so we got the tire inflated. Alright, so right now we are figuring out the power steering issue. It seemed like it was low on power steering.
Yeah. Hopefully that's it.
So typically with the Humvees, you want to jack the front up while it's not running. And how many rotations do you go back and forth?
40 each way. So 80 in total.
40 each way is what the manual tells you.
The TM.
So we're usually a little ballsy and only do 39 each way. But trying to clean this garage out a little bit, set a box down, and one of the paint cans just exploded on me. It ruptured the side of the paint can. Never had that happen before. The larger stuff out of the inside. I'm gonna start removing all the leaves, dirt, and anything else that's left inside.
Look nuts.
got done. Pressure washing the whole Humvee. Just did a really good basic cleanup on it since it's been sitting so long. So that's probably going to end the day there on this one. So we got it running, got all the tires up to the correct pressure, and bled the fuel system and got it cleaned up. So all right, now that we finished up with the day, you might have seen this car in the background of a lot of Dakota's original videos and a couple of mine back 6 years ago. I know Dakota hates to admit it, but this car, unfortunately, has been sitting like this for about 6 years now. Most people would kill to have a car like this, especially ever since prices skyrocketed about 4 or 5 years ago. But Dakota went ahead and put a 2J in it, and it's got a Z32 transmission in it. So this is actually a 1973 240Z, and he's pretty much doing a full resto mod, all new wiring. He's got the, what is it, Infinity Pro?
AM Infinity 6 in there.
So really good, really good parts and pieces for this car. Really nice roll cage. He's pretty much going all out with this build, and that's how me and Dakota met. We met through Datsun's.
On Craigslist.
On Craigslist, casual encounters, Datsun's. And I, shortly after he installed this 2J, put a 2J in one of my Z cars. And that one's long gone now. But I am currently building another 280Z with an LS7 in it. So I just wanted to show you guys this car and mention my car, because we will be eventually posting videos on these specific cars, getting them built. So it'll be a pretty fun channel. If you guys enjoy watching this kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe. Definitely comment down below.
And hit that like button.
Hit the like button.
And hit that bell icon so you know exactly when we're posting.
Yep, get us on the map, guys. So
yep.
Yeah, guys, so that's it for this episode. Follow for more parts on the security truck build.
Yep.
Dakota does have his main channel also. We'll link that in the description.
Yep, it's just Dakota Wood YouTube. And we'll mostly be making videos of all the military stuff. Maybe in the future we'll have some Datsun things on there, but you'll be seeing a lot of us two on the videos on both channels. We're going to be working together pretty much full time. So yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of the different aspects of working on these trucks. And my videos will be a little more technical, and the videos on this channel will be a little bit more fun and kind of a little behind the scenes of what's going on in my stuff.
More of a freestyle type recording.
Yep.
So thanks again, guys.
Yep, we'll see you in the next one.